family, it's your boy C. Freeman, and we are back with another video. It's great to be back. Guys, I took some time off to get my mind and my heart right and settle on a few things, man. There's some things I was dealing with personally that I had to, take some time off and just get a break, just find myself a little bit more. We're all gonna go through these ups and downs, and life is gonna happen. It just depends on how you deal with it. And guys, I'm here to just talk about how to find yourself through the midst of chaos. In this time, this day and age, is vital. Things are happening, things are arising, people are compromising their values and who they are over something. And I'm here to give you guys a blueprint, give you guys guidance, give you guys some wisdom to go about this, to learn and grow through this process, things that you can apply to your life and move forward. Let's jump right into it. So I've been writing, journaling, reading, and just getting my thoughts aligned with this message right here within the past couple days. And going through this process took something out of me because it's been a minute since I've gotten to this point. It's where I've sat down and just slowed down with myself, man. I've been up and going and being busy in the outside world, and rather than staying focused, slowing down and getting my mind and my heart right. And guys, you gotta remember, we gotta slow down, man. Always staying busy, it's not always the right way. Depending on what you're doing and depending on how you think about it. When you're busy, you wanna always make sure that your well-being is first. That your vision and that your goals are aligned with that as well. And personally for me, I wasn't doing that. The things that I was doing was not aligned with my vision, was not aligned with my goals. So I had to wake up. I had to think about what I am doing. Where am I going? Where is my vision? Despite everything that's going on in the world and that I was accustomed to, I had to think about what I was doing. And let me tell you, one day we all will be a positive influence around the world. That's just depending on how you go about life, depending on decisions that you make, how you structure your time, your energy. Yes, that's important. Structuring your time and energy, men and women. I'm telling you, it's so much vital, man, when you know where you're going, man, who you are and what you're finding yourself through the midst of chaos, man. We have to be aware. And once we're aware, we have to take action, consistent action about our health, our well-being, our spirituality, our finances, and how we use our resources, and our relationships. Once we are aware, it's our responsibility to take action. Once we have the knowledge, once we have the wisdom, there's no other choice but to take action. We have a lot more opportunities than we did a decade ago, 2 decades ago. We have advanced technology, information, everything, resources. We have a lot more opportunities. So there's no choice and there's no excuse that you cannot do what you're supposed to be doing. But hear me out. Now or never, people are compromising who they are. Through the midst of chaos, they're compromising who they are through a title, through what they have, who they with, and how much money they're getting paid. They're compromising the little things about who they are, their values. They're compromising their family. They're compromising their intelligence just to fit into a group, just to have something. I'm telling you, that will not last, man. It won't last. You're bigger than that, man. You have so much ahead of you, but you have to realize, you have to lock in and discover who you are and where you are going with your life, the vision, the person that you want to be. But we let money and fame and things distract us to take us off that journey in our life. We let men distract us from where we are and where we want to go. And we can't let that happen. We can't. The things we have right now is bigger than us. It's what you leave when you're dead and gone. It's what you leave in the legacy that you have set in this world to impact someone else. I pray that everyone do not compromise who you are for a piece of change, for temptation, for lust, for things, materialistic things. Now, how to figure out the truth? We have to take a step back, right? Think about the decisions that you're making, why you make those decisions, and who told you and taught you why these decisions are true. We have to get our truth from a place where it's authentic, a place that we know is positive and healthy for us. And we all are different. We all can find our truth from something else, but make sure that truth, you live by it and you don't compromise it. Find that inner you, that person that you want to be. List them out, write them down, journal, read, sit alone and think. I'm telling you, that's the step that you have to take to find yourself in the midst of chaos. Take a step back. Think about what you're doing. Think about the decisions that you're making, the thoughts that you think, the resources that you spend. Think about those things and take a step back and see, is this aligning where I want to go? And if you can't find where you want to go, you really have to do some deep soul searching. You have to do some more reading, explore, do some things that you don't have to be on your phone. This is vital in the time of chaos right now in this world, I'm telling you. They want you. They want to take that potential that's inside of you, because we all have a gift. We all have to achieve something in the world. But too many of us want to compromise our values and our beliefs over a title, over materialistic things, over a friendship. Find the things that's meaningful inside of your life, right? An opportunity can't come to you if you're not prepared for it, right? So during this midst of chaos, during this midst of turmoil and confusion in this day and age, we have to stay strong through the process, because we're going to build patience, maturity, intelligence, strength, and courage through this process. You just have to hold on. You must do the work. But slow down and read and sit alone and think things through, man. We like to scroll on the iPhone. We like to scroll on phones. I understand. I was a victim to that as well. And I'm still trying. I'm still doing my best. But sit still and figure out who you are. Through the midst of chaos, don't let this process knock you off track. You grow through this process. You don't obey the law. You obey what has already been established. That's already been established. Not the law that they made. The law that's was already established. Think about that. Don't let them take it away from you. You've got it. All right, families and friends, that was a quick little video about how to find yourself through the midst of chaos. I pray and hope that this video has helped you, give you some insight and wisdom of how to go about things, of how to see things and think about things differently. Since you have the information, I pray that you use it. You apply it. That's wisdom when you apply it and you grow through the process. Yes. I pray that you can send this message to someone else, and I hope it helps you. I hope it helps a family member. I hope it helps a friend. Um, keep your head up and keep going through the process, man. We aren't done. We are not finished. We're gonna keep growing. We're gonna keep doing our best every single day because someone needs to hear your message. Someone needs to have your spirit. Someone needs to be in your presence. So make a difference in the world. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and share my video. And see Freeman.